Hey guys, Kurt here with NK Garage again, and wait till you see what we got today. We got, I would say, it was a pretty decent haul. There's a good amount of money spent, but a lot of good tools, especially a lot of American-made tools, a lot of American-made mechanics tools. So let's have at it. Yeah, I'd say that's there's at least 6 or 7 wrenches here. All right, where do we start? I think we should start over here. All right, first off, we got the Vise Grip station, and basically, the place we went today, a lady was selling her husband. He passed away, and this was his tool collection for his entire life. He was a mechanic by trade, and this is after their sons picked tools out that they wanted, and we were not the first people there. This was like a go in the garage and pick and pull, and this is what we pulled. So Vise Grip is definitely a big thing that we always look out for, especially these older American-made quality Vise Grips. I don't care if they have rust on them. I don't care if they've been used or they've been beat. As long as they still work, they're better than the new ones to me. So we got 9 of them here, various styles. I'd say that was pretty good. Next up, we got the Channelock section. I always pick up Channelocks whenever I'm picking. They're one of my favorite brands. And I like to stash the Channelock tongue and groove pliers wherever I can. I've used them for a lot of different things. Next up, got the Crescent brand. Of course, we got the good old Crescent wrench, and this one's a 15-inch, made in USA. It's definitely an old one. Opens up to about what looks like to me maybe 1.5 to 2 inches. Let's see. Where's my tape measure?
You didn't buy any of those today, huh?
One. Got one tape measure today.
Oh, okay.
1 7/8. Or 1 3/4, sorry. That's pretty good. We got a 12-inch Crescent wrench. This one opens up to about 1 5/16", looks like. Not bad. Then we got a nice little, this one's like a 6 or an 8-inch Crescent wrench. Got a Crescent brand ratcheting wrench here, and a Crescent brand Vise Grip style locking pliers there. Pretty cool stuff. We also got a Utica Tools brand. This is another adjustable wrench, another big one. This is probably the biggest one I think we got today. Let's see what this is. Got a it's about a 2-inch gap. It's pretty good. Looking to see what the length is, if it's labeled on here. I think it's an 18-inch. Alright, we ended up getting some Napa brand stuff. I don't usually pick up Napa brand stuff, but I did end up actually picking up a couple boxes that had like a lot of good stuff in. I just said, oh, I'll take this whole box. So I ended up with some Napa brand stuff. Tongue and groove pliers. I did pick out these 3 3/4-inch drive extensions, just because we've been putting together a 3/4 drive set for ourselves, and extensions are a good thing to have, and these are USA made and seem good enough for me. So picked those up just because the price we paid per piece here, it's probably about $1 to $2 per piece on the table, so that was definitely a steal for some USA made tools. Got some clamps here. These 2 are Wiltons. Nice heavy duty C clamp. I have a fuller 5-inch and a Brady Cotton. That one might be 5 or 6-inch. Alright, next up here we got the Mac section. We got a Mac 1 1/16" combination wrench, a line wrench 11/16 on one side, 5/8 on the other. Then we just got some more combination wrenches, 9/16 and then a 9/16 long shaft. Got this nice Mac pry bar here. Got this specialty Mac wrench. This is size 3/8, 6 point. and a Mac quick speed crank, 3/8 drive. We also got an assortment of Mac sockets here and 2 Mac trays as well. A couple of just standard chrome sockets, 3 impact sockets, actually 4 impact sockets. And then there's a couple specialty stuff here. This one was definitely interesting. You don't normally see a flathead that big. Definitely interesting. There's one like crow's foot style line wrench here. Another flathead. This one looks like a triple square. Just a universal joint and a hex. All right. The next section, I'd say this is probably tied with Craftsman for the biggest. I think the Craftsman might be the biggest, but Proto was the second biggest. And there's a good amount of stuff here. There's here's another 18-inch adjustable wrench, so I guess that ties up with the Utica one. Then we have another adjustable wrench here, 12-inch. Various wrenches. This one's pretty cool, the 1.5-inch. Nice, long 1.5-inch combination wrench. Definitely, you get some good leverage with that, I'd say. Some cool box wrenches, and then some more combination wrenches here. 6-point and 12-point. The 6-point, Proto calls this their anti-slip design. So, I guess their anti-slip design is the, I don't know if that is actually the grooves here in the end of the open end, kind of like Snap-on does. So those are the wrenches. Got 2 snap ring pliers here. Got a pair of slip joint pliers. 1 Proto screwdriver. It's like a Phillips number 3. Trying to see if it actually says. I think it's a 3. Various impact sockets, 1/2-inch drive, and a lot of 3/4 drive. It's definitely a lot of them here. There's adapters. This one's a 3/4 down to 1/2-inch. There's a few of those. There's 3 of those right here.
Yeah, and then you got the 3 of these.
Oh yeah, 3 1-inch down to 3/4.
One being basically brand new.
Yeah.
It was actually in the plastic wrap.
Yep. Here's a 3/4 up to 1-inch. A lot of heavy duty stuff here. Apparently the guy, he worked on heavy duty trucks and sometimes on large equipment. He had various jobs in the field. He was always working on heavy duty stuff, especially diesels. Which is why he probably needed all the 3/4 drive stuff. I'm sure there was probably a lot more, but you know, other people picked it. His sons took some stuff, but this is what they left behind. Next up is the Craftsman station. Definitely probably the winner. We got tons of sockets here. I put all the chrome sockets on the left. We got the 3/4 sockets right next to those. This is one of the Easy Read made in USA, but it's missing 2 pieces. Not too bad. I might actually have those. I might be able to finish that set. We have a 3/4-inch ratchet. This one is the USA VJ series, number 44804. And it's a little rusty and crusty, but it does work in both directions. Switch works good. Quick release. Button is pushing down. Yep, it's working. So this is actually one I think we're going to open this up on another video and show you guys the service video on that one. Another really cool ratchet we got. Got one of the old Flying V ratchets for 1/2-inch drive. And this one is definitely in need of some TLC. But these are definitely cool pieces of tool history, part of Craftsman history. So I think I'm going to do a video all about restoring this one. So stay tuned for that, because that's going to be coming up. I want to get this looking as good as we can get it. Another cool item we got on the end. We got a Craftsman 12-inch chain wrench, WF Western Forge series, number 55713. It's definitely cool. I don't have that as part of my collection, so I thought that was cool. Got a couple of universal joints here. Up next, we got a couple of ratchets. This one is just USA VM series 44808, and it is definitely in need of some service. The quick release is stuck down, and it just doesn't look right. I mean, it's ratcheting, but the quick release is stuck in there. So we'll be opening that up and seeing what's up with that. Got two Craftsman round head ratchets. Both of those are in good working order. Got a Craftsman T-handle sliding breaker bar for 1/2-inch drive. I'm not a big fan of these, but I know there are definitely guys out there that still use these. I think it's kind of more of a... I guess it depends on what your preference is, but I've never been a big fan of them. Got 3 breaker bars here, 1/2-inch, 3/8, and 1/4-inch drive. They're all USA made, varying series. So we've got the VVN, VV series, and this one is just the old Flying V series. Got 5 Craftsman chrome extensions here, a couple 1/2-inch drive and 3 3/8 drive. We got a collection of screwdrivers here. I pretty much picked up every Craftsman screwdriver that I saw there. I left a couple of them behind. There was a couple that actually were like, the handles were like melted, so I kind of just left those behind. But I was happy to pick up 2 of these Craftsman Professional series. These are going in my personal collection. This one was pretty cool. It was one of the orange handle ones. You don't see those every day. I just think they're kind of cool because they just kind of stand out to me. Craftsman pry bar here. We got plenty of wrenches. Lots of wrenches. These are all the 12-point combination wrenches. Oh, there's one 6-point in here. We'll put that with its other 6-point. So, 12-point combination wrenches. Most of them are SAE. There's a couple metric in here, like this 10mm. I believe they are all USA made. Various conditions. Some of them are really nice. Some of them are not so nice. But there's a good amount of them there. We also got these ratcheting wrenches. It's almost a full set. It came with the case, but it's missing the 7/16. So it's kind of a bummer that it didn't have the last piece in there, but they're like barely used. We got a couple of line wrenches here. Various sizes. Some of them are metric. Some of them are SAE. The SAE ones are GA series. This one's a VV series. Metric ones. We got a VV, and this one's also a VV. And then this one's one of those chrome ones. I don't think this one's USA made. This is, it doesn't say, so it's probably Taiwan or China or India or something. Got some double open wrenches here. Coolest one I think was the 20x22mm. It's definitely a rarer one to find. VV series, you know, it's not like super rare, but it's definitely, you don't see that one a lot. Usually, most of the time you see the smaller metric ones and a lot of SAE ones. Here's one of the socket wrenches, V series. Definitely in some rough shape, but it's kind of cool to find. It's kind of the 2-in-1 tool, I guess. So it was interesting to see that. Got an adjustable wrench here. We got 2 box wrenches. We have a tap handle here, Craftsman, and one of those, like, I forget what do they call them, like the Robo Grip pliers or the Super Grips, whatever they are. They're not bad. Definitely cool to find those. All right, now time for the final table. We'll start from the right and go to the left. On the right here, we got 5 different oil filter wrenches. We picked these up just because, I mean, you never can have too many different types of oil filter wrenches. Sometimes you're in a weird spot and you need a special one. Like here we've got the strap filter wrench. That has come in handy for me a lot in the past. I used to have one until it broke. These 3 here are nice and big. We're actually going to be keeping these for some of our heavy equipment, changing out like hydraulic filters and stuff. And then here's another, you know, plier handle style. It's KD brand, so it's a nice one. Next up here, there wasn't a lot, but there was a couple Matco tools. Just 1 wrench, 12mm. We got another Matco flat blade socket. Not bad thing to have. Don't know when I'll be needing that, but you never know. We have 3 universal joint impact sockets, 5/8 inch, 11/16, and 3/4 inch 6-point for 3/8 drive. And then we just have a little scraper tool. You know, pretty good. Next up here is the Husky section. Most of it was wrenches, but there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the USA model wrenches. And I'm really, you know, as far as Husky tools go, I'd say the older USA made stuff was definitely better made. I mean, these are the chrome finish ones. They look nice, and they're decent enough tools for a knockaround set. No problem with that. Just got a random Husky socket here, and this little wrench. I guess this one's USA too. It's the 5/16 wrench. Next up was the snap-on section. Wasn't too many snap-on tools here. The lady, you know, she said that her husband wasn't really a snap-on guy, and it definitely showed. But cool thing here is we have the snap-on. There's 11 pieces here of the snap-on weatherhead socket set. So these are actually, since he did a lot of heavy-duty work on a lot of big trucks, these are actually for taking off the air lines for the brake system. Then get this, is interesting. Is a snap-on 15/16 wrench, but it has like a Nick, do you know what this is?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I don't know if it's part of a tool or what.
Comment down below if you know what that's for.
It's got a little
like a ball detent.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's for putting an extension bar on or something.
This is a very is a much older snap-on wrench. It's got the underline logo. It's definitely in need of a cleaning. It's a 1-inch combination wrench. Yeah, interesting. That was the only big combination wrench that was there for snap-on. Found this little 8mm. It's also the snap-on underline logo with the 6-point, you know, socket end on the other side. So that was cool. And various sockets. There's one swivel joint impact socket. It is the 1/2-inch size. Here's a impact socket, various chrome sockets. This one's actually the E-drive system. It's the E18 newer snap-on.
Brake tool as well.
Oh yeah, the brake tool. I forgot about that one. Yeah, this one's going in our personal collection for drum brakes. I don't like drum brakes, but if you have the right tools, they're not as bad. So, older vintage snap-on drum brake tool. Got some KD stuff, as usual, when we deal with people that were professional mechanics. They usually have a few KD pieces. The 3/4 inch breaker bar is definitely a good one. You can feel it's nice and sturdy, and I like that. So that'll be going in our 3/4 set. We've got various, there's a couple of hose clamp pliers, and not really sure what this one is.
Battery terminal expander.
Oh, battery terminal expander. Good to have. You know what this one is?
I believe that's like a hose pincher.
Oh.
If you want to pinch the flow.
Yeah. No, I see what
It's
you're
got
saying.
the ratchet mechanism to hold it shut.
Yeah. Probably, actually, I think I want to keep that. Got a pickle fork here, another snap ring plier here, and various KD brand sockets. These two here, probably for like coolant temperature sensors, stuff like that. Big impact. It's a 3/4 drive, 1 1/2 inch.
Very thick wall.
Yes, heavy duty. Got some SK stuff, random pieces. Here's a torque screwdriver. It's T15. A couple wrenches. This one is broken. I'll be warrantying that. I have been going through tools and starting to do warranty processes on some stuff, kind of just testing out the how long it takes them, how easy it is for different tool companies to process your warranty claim. And I started the SK1 today with a socket. I would have added this to it if I'd known about it, but basically you go online, you search SK warranty, you go right to their website, you start to file the claim. It takes about 5 minutes, and they got back to me the same day. So I'll be letting you guys know how long it actually takes to get that socket in. But we'll see, and that'll be a whole nother video. SK adjustable wrench, 12-inch. Next up here, there's a good amount of Armstrong stuff. This was pretty cool. It's a 1 5/8, line wrench, like kind of like crow's foot style. We got some hex keys. Got an engineer's wrench, adjustable wrench, 2 socket adapters, impact socket. We have 4 of these Armstrong 1/2 inch combination wrenches. They're all exactly the same. Thought that was interesting. 5/8 wrench, 13/16 wrench. Oh, that was the SK. And then we got this guy here. It's a, I guess it goes
2 to 4 3/4 inch.
Yeah, 2 to 4 3/4 inch. It's number 474. I don't know if that bend is from use or if that was meant to be there, but it's definitely cool. I haven't come across one of these by Armstrong before. So cool tool. Got 2 climb pieces. Just a pair of lineman's pliers. Definitely needs to be cleaned, but I mean, it's actually like barely been used. It's just very rusty. I wouldn't say there's a lot of rust on some of these tools. They definitely need some cleaning. Just a Klein. I don't know if that's screwdriver bit 1. It says 5-in-1, yeah. So, wonder if there's bits inside.
Out there?
Oh, okay, yeah, it's one of those. I guess we only got 1/2 of it, but that's better than none of it, I guess. And then over here, this is pretty cool. We got some LS Start stuff. So this is a very lengthy, kind of like caliper tool. Definitely cool. Definitely interesting. And then I'm not really into machinist tools like crazy amount, but I know that they're cool, and I'm trying to learn about it. So these two, I know you can put them together, but they're interesting. So I'm going to be doing some research on this. They're both LS Start Co. And they're definitely vintage, so that's definitely cool. But altogether, we got a whole bunch of tools. There's another pile on the floor. That was just all, it's just more stuff. There's Williams, there was a Cobalt screwdriver, all kinds of other brands. There's like a couple Herbrand pieces in there. Thorsen, all other brands, a couple pieces here and there. It would have been too much to show all in one video, especially when we get a haul like this. This was just as an ad on Facebook. It was listed as 48 years of tools. The lady's husband had passed away. He left behind a hoard of tools, and the sons took what they wanted and left everything else behind, and she was selling it. So we were able to get there somewhat soon, but we weren't the first ones there, but we picked out a pretty good lot of stuff. We had her name her price, and we paid $650 for this lot. So let me know what you guys think. What do you think is the best tool out of this entire lot? Pick one piece. And leave a comment. Thank you guys again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And let us know what you think the coolest tool here is. So I think I know what it is, or at least for me. It's I want one of these. All right, thank you guys. Have a great day.